So I gotta ask, do I think the USA versus the world will change to help the All-Star game? Will it change? No. Heck no. Are you kidding me? Um, I was peeping on Rob Parker and them on the Odd Couple, and they was going about it, but I saw it, but I had to kind of give my own thoughts and takes on it because I observed. I agree with what was said in the sense that no, because the NBA's been exposed. Like you ever like see a preview to a movie and that was the peak of it, and it's kind of like there is no middle or end. You saw the best bits for the first couple, stanza. That was it. I had that happen. Those few movies that came out like that. That's what the NBA's problem is. The bag got let out too soon. Uh, Players from overseas playing. How can you purposely possibly do that? And we're gonna line up, say Jokic, Giannis, SGA, Luca on the other side against who? Because everybody, okay. So if y'all still romanticizing LeBron, Steph, and well, Jalen Brown maybe. I mean, if you're going America against what you got in the NBA, you're gonna get smashed easily. It's not even up for discussion. Size gonna get you. Agility gonna get you. I mean, you wouldn't want to have to go against that. If you had to go against Jokic, Luca, SGA, and Luca, SGA, and Jokic, you had to go against them guys. That and Giannis, that would tear your behind up. You don't. There's a reason why the NBA had an American-born player win MVP in almost 10 years. James Harden was the last one, and James Harden is too old right now to compete with them cats. So you really would be, what you gonna do? So it's a bad gimmick. They didn't try squads. They didn't try, that. It just doesn't work. You either leave it as it is or you leave it alone. If you ask me personally, leave it alone. We don't care no more. I don't care if LeBron has the most All-Star game appearances and all that because it don't mean nothing because it's the stats and all that went out the window. When y'all let cats score 150 points and act like everybody was Wilt Chamberlain, then that pretty much ran its course. But we know that the best players are international. At least the way the rules are set up, we know that. We know that, SGA got a ring, Jokic got a ring, Giannis got a ring. Well, there you go, 3 out of the past. So unless you include Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum with Steph Curry and they got a ring, LeBron with the Lakers, like the last 6 7 years, it's been a mix. So Kawhi Leonard got it, but I'm just saying. But you got better overall. The players are dominating. It will make a bad look because the NBA then fell off. The All Star Weekend is a joke. 3-point contest, really? That's all people do now. It's nothing but an exhibition. Why? I got asked in a live stream recently, well, why don't you like get more involved with the regular season games? I said I do a handful once in a while. I'll comment. Most of these games are hard to watch because there's no defense, there's no structure, there's no plays. Now, I watched a game when the Heat beat Cleveland the other night and Cleveland fell asleep and let a backdoor Andrew Wiggins dunk win. That just shows lack of discipline and concentration because you're not expecting that. You're expecting some turkey to have a 4-on-1 and he'll throw the ball all the way back to half court and shoot a 30-foot 3-point attempt. That's what we're at. So fundamentally, the aesthetic is off. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes. No, the USA versus the World for NBA All-Star Game is going to be corny and it's not going to be worth watching because you can watch that every night. We already know that the best players don't play in America right now. And unless, of course, they can get Andy Edwards up and they get Kate Cunningham, they get some of these cats to represent. It's slowly falling right before your eyes, and it's done on purpose. But we don't want to see it for the All Star Weekend. You can't save something that once the cat got out the bag. They should have done this years ago. They dropped the ball on this. If this was about 15, 20 years ago, it would have been groundbreaking. To come out now, it's like a leftover of a song, or when you're trying to repackage it and you're only adding a remix or two, maybe a song. We don't need that. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm on one time. Peace.